Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is going to be a review of a collection with full swatches. I know it's been a while with these stay in place orders that you haven't seen one of these kinds of videos in a bit. On that note, if you are interested in decluttering videos, there's a whole slew of them that have already been posted, and I'm going to continue to do those and post more of them. So I'll put all of them in a playlist, and I'll link that playlist for you in the upper right hand corner if you haven't checked them out. They're a great way to spend a good amount of time entertaining yourself, or if you just want to put them on in the background even, they're a good resource for that. And if you are wanting to pay more attention, then I do swatches of pretty much everything that is shown in the videos, which is a ton of swatches. So if that's your thing, then those videos will fulfill that desire too. In this video, what we have is a new collection for summer 2020 from Revlon. And this is a collaboration that they have with Ashley Graham. And I believe they've done one previously with her, but this one, as you can see, is for summer this year. And there are 4 products total that are being sold in 2 separate kits. I will show all of those to you. We'll do full swatches, and I'll do lip swatches of the glosses and let you know what my first impressions are of the formula. So if that interests you, then make sure you stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Follow Allura Beauty over on Instagram, and of course, check out any of the other videos on this channel. All right, let's get looking at the Tropical Vibes collection from Revlon. The only reliable place that I see this currently being sold is actually on Amazon. Of course, because this is a drugstore brand, you could expect to see these at your local drugstore or on sites eventually like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, etc. This seems to be a pretty niche collection, so I don't know how prevalent it will be actually in stores around you, or even how many websites will show it. For now, where I see it being sold is on Amazon, so of course I'll link that in the description box for you. It was a little bit difficult to find these, and Amazon was advertising both kits, but then for a while only one was available, or you could only find one of them. So in any case, I'll put the link in the description box below to where you can find it if you are interested in them, and I'll also put a link to Rakuten, which is a cash back system. So if you are doing online shopping, you can at least get some cash back. Here's Revlon's description of the collection. Time to heat things up, supermodel and entrepreneur Ashley Graham worked with us to create this limited edition makeup collection to get the perfect post-beach glow. From shimmering nudes to bold pops of blue, you can create any bold makeup look inspired by the heat of the tropics. So this is a limited edition collection, so don't expect it to be around forever. So this collection is being sold in these 2 kits, at least on Amazon. So in this smaller kit, you have the lip gloss, and you have the kind of face and body lava shimmering cream. And then in this set, you have the eye and cheek palette, and then you have the other lip gloss. Oh, and this one is called the Tropical Heat set, and then this one is called the Tropical Pop set. The Tropical Heat set on Amazon is retailing for $23.59. The Tropical Pop kit is retailing for $24.55. So just a really slight difference between these 2 sets. And both of those prices are cheaper than what the kits are currently selling on Revlon's site. The Tropical Heat kit is selling for $23.98 on the website, and then the Tropical Pop kit is selling for $24.98. The price difference is only a handful of pennies, but still, it's cheaper overall. So in each of the kits, you will get this card or flyer, and it describes for you both of the kits, one on each side. So if you happen to only get one of them, you'll get the description for whichever one you have, and of course, if you get both of them, then you'll get 2 of these cards. So let's start with the Tropical Heat kit. Revlon says, turn up the heat with a bronzy, beachy makeup kit curated by Ashley Graham. Create an effortless, sun-kissed glow with the Golden Lava face and body bronzer, so you can always feel like you just stepped off the sand, and finish off your look with lip highlights to give lips a glossy shimmer. So let's start with the lip gloss in that kit. This is what the packaging looks like on the outside. You have this kind of colorful palms design on the tube. It's otherwise plastic, and you can see the color inside. It's actually a brush applicator on this one. The shade is 002 Gold Rush, and you get 0.13 fluid ounces or 3.8 milliliters of product. And that's what the color looks like inside. So this is kind of a goldeny lava shade. It's kind of got a bronzy tone with gold, lots of gold shimmer. And then here's the Tropical Vibes Golden Lava face and body. You can see that you get 1.7 fluid ounces, also 50 milliliters. And here are the ingredients on the back. You've got an opaque squeeze tube here with a twist off cap. Let's see how this, it is pretty darn dark. Of course, you're gonna be spreading this around and thinning it out. But just keep in mind, if you're fair, I don't think that there's gonna be any amount of really thinning this out that would look natural, but it should work pretty well for anyone in the range of light to medium skin tone. Oh, got a little bit of that lip gloss on there. Oh no. All right, that is actually pretty nice once it's blended out. Give you that nice bronze glow, and it sets to a really nice finish that doesn't seem like it's gonna rub off. It's not oily, it's not sticky, it's not goopy at all. It really sets in the skin there, so that's actually really nice. Okay, so that's that lip gloss shade up close. And please ignore these little specks where those came from the lip gloss. There are no large specks of shimmer in this bronzing product. You can see otherwise the finish on the skin, really nice. Don't see any discernible shimmer. Let's do one more test on the back of my hand because I don't want any sort of contamination from that lip gloss to confuse us about the finish. Okay, so hopefully you can just see the difference between my natural skin tone and how much it bronzes it up. I'm typically in NC 20 in MAC and then an NC 25 once I'm tanned. So you do get a nice kind of, I don't want to say shimmer or glow even, because that kind of implies something, you know, shimmery, but there is a natural radiance to the finish, which is really, really nice. All right, then we have the Tropical Pop Kit. About this, Revlon says, capture that fresh off the beach glow with a tropical pop of color. This hand-picked makeup kit can carry you through your relaxing day beachside to an all-night pool party. So let's look at the post-beach glow face and eye kit first. So as you can see, it's kind of divided up into two sections, but the total number of eyeshadows is 8, and then you have a powder highlight, and then you have a powder bronzer. So first, as always with an eyeshadow brush, an over eyeshadow primer and a light layer of powder, I'm gonna swatch these eyeshadows. We'll swatch them top row to bottom row, left to right, and then do this one, same thing. And then we will go on with a powder face brush to do the highlighter and the bronzer. Oh, and on the back you can see the total you get is 0.38 ounces, 10.9 grams, and you also get some names of the shades on the back there. Okay, so starting with the eyeshadows, I'm going to start with the shade which is Flirty Sun. Wow, that is incredibly creamy and pigmented. This is a deep kind of burnt coppery shade. Next shade is called One Night Long, which is a matte shade. It's a very warm toned brown. The pigmentation and smoothness on these is mind-blowing. Did not expect this from a Revlon palette. This next shade is Summer Madness. Wow, it's this bright, kind of softer metallic orange shade. The shimmering gold finish. And Blue Lagoon, which is this metallic, bright, bold shimmering blue-green shade. Beautiful. Moving on to this quad here, this shade is called Tan Lines. And this shade is a deep brown. This is more of a cool toned brown. Matte finish. Next shade is called All the Shimmer. And this is it's a frosty white at the base, but it has tons of light gold shimmer, so overall it looks like a pale gold. Next up is Sandy Beach. And this is a matte cream. And the last eyeshadow shade is called Dress It Down, which is metallic, kind of bronzed peach shade. Absolutely beautiful, creamy, smooth. Have I been somewhere missing incredible Revlon eyeshadow shades? Because I can't remember the last time I used a powder eyeshadow from Revlon, but the formula on this is amazing. The one that I'm least impressed by is this shade, but mostly just because it's predominantly shimmer particles. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, but all the rest of these, I am truly impressed at how pigmented they are, how smoothly they go onto the skin. They're just buttery soft and smooth. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful shades. All right, let's go on to the powder face products, starting with the bronzer. And the shade is called Bikini Glow. Really nice. Blending smoothness and great color. And moving on to the powder highlighter, which is called, wow, that is amazing. This is called Body Heat. This is kind of a champagne-y nude shade with a goldeny flash, not strongly golden. Now you can see from the, not fallout, but from the spray of the powder, these are very, very soft powders. They're not dusty, but they are soft. So you probably don't have to use this dense of a brush. You certainly don't have to use this dense of a brush when using the powders. And I usually do finger swatches of powder face products, so we will go ahead and do that. So here is the bronzer, and here is the highlighter. Okay, so there are brush swatches. You can see that kind of pale golden shimmer on the highlight. And for the bronzer, there is a very subtle amount of shimmer in there, so it does leave a sheen. You can probably tell a little bit better on the finger swatches. Texture and the consistency of the powder is fantastic. And this will probably be kind of anticlimactic, but let's finish out the swatches with the other lip highlights shade. This one is in the shade 001 Island Hopping. Same amount of product, same packaging design, and same brush type applicator. And this is in a shimmering frosty white shade. And there is some pink shimmer in there also. So if you top this on top of a red or pink lipstick, then that will probably emphasize that a lot more. All right, so there is Revlon's Tropical Vibes collection. I am incredibly impressed. The lip glosses are pretty standard. They're shimmering lip glosses, so I don't see anything special about them. The Golden Lava face and body product I think is really nice too. And the eyeshadow palette is absolutely beautiful in texture, in formula, in color, in consistency. Everything about it is really, really great. So that is the most impressive standout product from both of the kits in my opinion. Please let me know in the comment section below what thoughts you have. It's really nice to have something new to look at right now, especially with being cooped up. there aren't a lot of new makeup releases just because the wave of new releases from the new year are already over. And then plus with some businesses having trouble, you know, with isolation, having trouble having workers and being able to ship out different products, which of course is understandable. That's the health of people is much more important than just getting new makeup. But on the other hand, it is nice when you can access things like this just to have a bit of a distraction and something pretty to look at. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. Please give it a thumbs up if you have a second, and I'll see you in the next video.